we'll see how we can publish our web application. Here I have the application that we ran last week. It's a simple agent flow. If you want to check, remember is to create a lesson plan. So somebody create the learning objectives, somebody create a lesson plan, somebody add videos, then somebody check for the evaluated if for conform to Common Core. Then we join the recommendation and the original to create a review. Okay, so yeah, so this is the flow that we created. Is stored in the agent flow to.json. Okay, so that's the file. And this is the code. We have a Google API key, we got a Composio API key, and we add those keys in the agents, the Google API, in the Composio, that is the one that search for the YouTube videos, the tool, we have the Composio key. And then you see it's the same, agent flow JSON, session one, user one. Yeah. So this is the code that we have last week. Today we will see how we can publish this on a website. So for everybody to see. First, let's check if it runs. So I will open terminal, new terminal. And let's first check that it runs locally. Chainlit run app.py. So this will run the application. If it doesn't run in your machine, it will not run somewhere else, but let's check C. So I want to create add infractions. That will be my topic. Yeah, it will take a while because remember it's all of these agents working together. So here we can, is entering the first agent. It gives those objectives, then yeah, then the second agent. Yeah. Yeah. You see, sometimes the answers, or sometimes it breaks. If that breaks, is because the agent don't know what to do. It could be improved with better prompting. Yeah, remember the prompts that we have created are very simple. So right now, by incorporated recommendations, so the evaluator has provided output. This is the okay, finish the chain. So yeah, we have the answer in our application. Yeah, it was very fast actually. So it's working. So that's the thing that you have to check that is working in your machine. Now Control C to stop it. Now, what you need to do to publish this? We will publish this in Huggingface. So we will go. Let's go to Huggingface. Yeah, this is the website. If you have already a user, just log in. If not, just create a new user. I will log in. I have my account. You create your account, log in Huggingface. You see an interface like this. And let's create a new space. Yeah, a space is basically a server that they are giving us to upload applications. So let's create a new space. This is your user, the space name. Let's use new, let's say agent flow. Yeah, any name that you want. This is an application for an agent that create lesson plans. Okay, no license. We will select Docker. We will say why. The blank is okay. Then we will choose, okay, you can pay if you want, but we will select the free. That is more than enough for what we are doing. And will be public, so everybody can access this space. So we create that space. It gives you some instructions, but we will not follow these instructions. We will do something simpler. So we go to files. Yeah, here we will upload the files of our project. But first, let's see which are those files. So of course, we will need to upload the app.py and the flow. So I will do that. I will go back here and I will add one file, upload files, and I just, you can go into I will go to my document, you drive, NYU classes. I go to the directory that has that code. Code 2025 publishing demo. So I will upload the app.py file. That's one file that I need to get in there. The other one that I need to get in there is agent flow 2. That's basically the flow, the JSON file. Okay, but we need two more files, and we will create them right now. We need to create a requirements.txt. Requirements.txt have to have that exact name, requirements.txt. And here we will say that we need to use langflow. Oh, we need to Chainlit first, and then we need to use langflow. This is the name of the libraries that need to be installed in the server. Remember, as you install in your machine, the server needs to install the same libraries. So we will ask, please install Chainlit, please install langflow. So this is a requirement.txt. And what else do we need? We need to upload another file that is a Docker file that tells the server how it should run. I will not explain exactly how to create this file. I will just copy from somewhere else. Just create a file that is called Docker file without extension, Docker file. The first letter with an uppercase, and you see that it recognizes because it added a whale at the beginning. Docker file. And here I will copy the code, this code I developed to actually run. So I will copy in the Slack channel, so you don't need to see it from the video. You will have the source there. So basically it's telling create a machine with Python 3.12, add a new user, create a virtual environment. You see, it's the same thing that we do in our machines. We create a virtual environment, we install UV, then we install Chainlit, we install langflow, and then we say Python 3 Chainlit run app. So basically it will run our application. That's this code. So we need to upload these two files now. So let's go back to Huggingface. Let's go back to, here. So let me publish in demo. So we add to this Docker file, and we add, it's not fully necessary right now, but requirement.txt. Okay, and once we have all of those files, commit them. Commit change to main. So those 4 files, commit changes to main. Okay, nothing seems to be happening, but if you go to app, first be sure that you have those 4 files here, app.py, requirement.txt, the Docker file, and the agent flow.json. Now, if you go to app, you were in files. If you go back to app, you see that the server is initializing. You see it's installing UV, is installing langflow, is installing Chainlit. The same thing that happened in your machine is happening now in the server. Yeah, the server is just a machine. It's a computer that is somewhere else. Okay, now it's running, installing langflow. Of course, it will take a while. It takes a while the first time you run it. The second time you run it, it's faster because everything is stored in the cache. For example, if you need to change a file, you change the file and it will recreate this again. Yeah. Okay. Okay, install it. Let's wait for it. Yeah, it's doing something to create the langflow database. Now it's pushing the image. Yeah, so it's ready. So right now it's starting the application, and it will appear here. So this will be your application. So you will see it's the same that happened in your machine. It will say Chainlit is ready. Let's wait. So yeah, it created the Chainlit. Yeah, your app is available in these others. And you see immediately you have your application ready here. So the difference is this is not running anymore in your machine, it's running here. So this is the web address to your application. You can share this with the world. Yeah, you see, have a URL where I could say adding fractions. Yeah, And if you want to see the same thing that you watching in the terminal, you can go to logs to see what's happening in your machine. Yeah, so in logs, here will appear the conversation with the agents. Yeah, see? Okay. So you see when it's calling the different agents. This error that appears is it's just an error that happened with the agents. I think there is a new version of Langflow. Let's hope that they solve that. So yeah, we have this. Still talking. Let's go back to logs. Let's continue. Okay. Yeah, we will learn in future classes how to add something here that say that I'm thinking, and replace that when you have the full thing, so people don't get bored while they are waiting. Sorry, let's go back to the logs. Yeah. So it's continue to ask. Okay, so yeah, that's so I have here. So you see, now you can share this. This is the thing that you have to send me as, yeah. So for example, if I go to, let's see, incognito mode, imagine that you give this to another person that is not you. You give this address, it will look at your application here, and they can use it. Yeah. Of course, the server where it's running is not that strong, but yeah. One important thing, you see, if you go to files, or for example, if you share this with somebody, and you just open any window, and they open this, they, imagine this is a person that is not you, somebody that you give the link, they are able to look at your files. Ooh, so they are able to look at your documents. Yeah, and what happens if they go to your app? Oops, your keys are here. So basically you are publishing your keys for the world to see, and that's not a good thing. So what you should do is to use secrets, and that's what we're going to do now. So you see, people are able to see your app, is able to see your files, maybe send you messages about your app. But in your Hugging Face, you have another thing that is called settings. Let's see how we can use it. So it tells us which is the software that we're using, but more importantly, you have a space where you say variables and secrets. So let's create two secrets. One will be Google API key. Remember this name because we will need to use it in our code. And we add the value. Which value will have? It will have the value of our Google API key. Okay, let's copy this. And let's create a new secret that we will call Composio API key. Remember, we need to remember that name because we have to use it somewhere else. Let's take this one and let's put it here. Now we have these two secrets. How we will read these two secrets from our code so we don't publish on the web? We need to change our code. So instead of having our Google API keys, we need to ask, first we need to import OS. Yeah, that's an import thing. Import OS in our code. And we will use OS that environment get, okay, and exact same name with the same Google API key. Yeah, the same with the other. OS that environ composio API key. And how we update our file? Well, we be sure that it's safe. It should be safe. Let's go to our files, add a file, upload file, and upload that updated file. Where is it? Here is it. So the app have changed it, commit it, and you see that immediately it start rebuilding your server because something changed. It will be go fast because it doesn't need to reinstall everything. Yeah. But because app.py changed is running that again. Yeah. And the application, if you do it, commit, you made some error, it will fail here or tell you that I don't have the keys. Yeah, if that's what you get, it's because, yeah, maybe you are not using the correct names. Let me know, send me a Slack message. Um, okay, so here is running. And we have our application. Let's add infractions just to check that the API keys are being used. Okay, it's being used. Yeah, so it's only a time to wait. Okay, so this is how you publish an application on the web. So you can do it with any change you create in Langflow. You install it in, you run it in Chainlit. Once it's running your machine, you just need to add, remember these two files, the Docker file and the requirement txt files. Yeah, and not even that, but okay. So you do that. Let's see, let's go back to application. Yeah. Okay, now it's, our agent is a little bit crazy, but still they are doing their job. Yeah, they're responding in JSON for some reason, but okay. Yeah, remember how you avoid agents to do crazy things is with a better prompt. Right now we have just one line of prompting. You have to really specify what each agent should do in land. Okay. Sometimes happens if you are not running this constantly, Hugging Face to save resources, put your app to sleep. So for example, if you say you wait for one day and you reopen your app the next day, it will show you that, okay, wait for a little moment, we are waking up your application. That's normal. Yeah, it will take a little while to start your server and serve you the app. So you see, it's working. But now, if people go to files, imagine that I share this with somebody, and they go to, yeah, I share this with somebody that is not me. They can go to files, but if go to app, they are not able to see your keys. Yeah, they only know that, yeah, you have a secret that is Google API key, but they're not able to see it. So, yeah, maybe they can see the history. Yeah, maybe that's something. But do this before you publish for the first time. Okay, already at the correct version. Yeah, I need to change those keys because of that. Now are public on the internet, so that's not something that we want. Okay, so here we have our application running. Okay, that's all for now.